Okay, everyone, something kind of crazy is happening. Over the past couple weeks, Jenni has been practically begging me to quit my job. The reason being, she wants to be on the road as fast as humanly possible. Our original plan was to leave sometime in March or May of 2018, but the more we think about it and the more the whole thing kind of digests for us, we realize that we want to leave as soon as possible. We updated our plans then to be able to leave in August of 2017. And now Jenni is saying, David, quit your job and do everything you can to focus your time on getting us out as soon as possible. We've got a lot of furniture that needs sold. We need to find a tow vehicle. We need to find a floor plan we want, and Jenni needs to find a mobile job. These are all things that I could be doing at home and get these wheels turning now instead of being at work and spending all my time at work. You get home and you're too tired to really do anything. So she wants me to quit now so that I can focus on these things, so that we can get on the road as soon as possible. So I kind of pushed back and said, no, I think it would be a better idea if I stayed working and we were able to save up more money, have a bigger cash cushion. And that's what I kept doing. I kept pushing back and saying, no, I should keep working and we can just kind of get where we need to be eventually. But as time's going by, I'm realizing that we're really not making much progress, because typically we get home and we are really, we're just emotionally drained for the most part. I mean, I'm sure you know how that is. You're at work 9 hours of the day, you get home and you're just, you just want to veg, or you want to. This is her favorite toy, and it's quite loud. Go get it. I may have to put that away. She loves her Santa toy. Together we made the decision that I am gonna quit, and I'm gonna quit this Monday. Today's Friday. I took the day off so that I could kind of think things through, just to be sure that this is what I really want to do. And I think it is. Actually, I know it is. I'm gonna put in my 2 weeks notice on Monday, and from here on out, every day of the week, I'm going to work on getting us on the road as soon as possible. We need to sell our furniture. We need to get the house ready to sell. We need to throw away or give away a bunch of just stuff that we cannot take with us. There's not enough room in an RV. We need to find a tow vehicle. And we need to find an RV floor plan that we like. We don't even know what travel trailer we want. So, and Jenni, I need to find Jenni a mobile job. So these are all things that have to be done before we can move. It's a funny feeling. This is something we've been working towards for years now. And the time has finally come where I can leave my full-time job and we'll be okay until we're on the road. And it's weird. You would think, or at least I thought when this day came, I would be excited. I would be like, yes, I finally get to do it. I get to leave the stresses of full-time employment for a time and really focus on what we want to do. Focus on our goal of full-time RVing. I thought I would be excited, but I'm actually quite stressed out. We've got a decent-sized cash cushion so that, if anything were to happen, we'd be fine. We'd have money to fall back on. I don't know, but it's just stressful. This is going to be the first time that I haven't been employed since I was 15. Except for a few months in college, but it's just a really weird feeling, and especially since I thought I would be super excited, but I'm actually quite stressed, and I'm actually stressed to actually do it. I hate quitting. It's so awkward, and I don't want to make the people I work with feel bad, or my boss feel bad, because I'm not quitting because I don't like them. I'm just quitting because I'm moving to a new chapter in life, and I think they'll understand. So wish me luck. I'm gonna be putting my 2 weeks in on Monday, and hopefully afterwards, instead of being stressed out, it'll be liberating, and I'll feel free and that much closer to being on the road full time. And this is my support system. Thanks, puppy. Thank you. This being basically what was on my mind all weekend, it's finally gone from stressful to liberating, just like I hoped it would. I'm excited, I'm ready. We told my parents my plans yesterday, and it went so well. Me and Jenni both were really stressed about it. And now that I think about it, I guess I don't really know why. Me and my parents are really close. We've always been supportive of each other, so it just seemed obvious now after the fact that they would be supportive of whatever we did, as long as they knew that it was well thought out. We were going to be okay in all aspects. So we explained to them what we're thinking of doing and our plans, and I think they picked up on the fact that we know what we're doing, that we've thought this through, that what was really important for them is that we're gonna come back to Fort Wayne to see them, and when we do, we're gonna be spending multiple months with them. So it went really well, and I'm really happy about that. It made me so happy that my parents were supportive, and I don't know, it just means a lot to me because I really love them. So I'm on my way now to quit my job, and it feels really good. It's not that I didn't like working there, or I didn't like the people I worked with. I'm just ready to start a new chapter in my life, and that is really exciting. Let me tell you about the day I had at work today. It went really well. I don't know why, but I guess I thought it wouldn't go quite how it went. I wasn't able to get in a room with my boss to put in my 2 weeks with him before lunch. So I decided to go to lunch with one of the guys I work with, and I decided to tell him at lunch that I was putting in my 2 weeks. And not only that, I let him know the entire plan, the whole full-time RVing plan. And he had a lot of questions, and we talked for like an hour and a half straight, just about all of it. And I don't know, he thought the plan was awesome. I don't know, it was really cool. And I really enjoyed talking to him and kind of sharing with him our plans, because I don't know why, but me and Jenni, or at least this is how I feel like I need to hide this from people. I just feel weird whenever I tell anyone, but once I do tell them, it feels like a weight has been lifted. And that's exactly how I felt when I was telling this coworker of mine our plans, and his reaction to it was very positive, and I don't know, it just made me feel really good. And it made me even more sure that this is what Jenni and I need to do. And then after lunch, I was finally able to get my boss in his office and let him know that I was leaving the company. But he was even really receptive to it. It was, and that really blew me away. He had all kinds of questions, asking me what we're going to be traveling in and what's our first destination, and all kinds of stuff like that. And the sad thing is that I really couldn't answer his questions because, one, we don't even know what fifth wheel we're going to buy yet, and two, we don't know what our first destination is. There's a lot still up in the air, and we're still deciding between the Montana fifth wheel and the Springdale fifth wheel, and we don't know what our first destination is because there's just so much to see in the United States that, I don't know, it's almost a little overwhelming. I don't know where we're going to go first. We'll cross that bridge when we get there, though. Whew. So, two big things just got done yesterday and today. I told my parents, and I told my job. I put in my 2 weeks notice. So my last day is on January 20th, in 10 days. So one day down, 9 days to go, and I'm done for now. It's a good feeling. I feel good now. I know when I first started shooting this video, I felt really stressed out about this, quitting my job. But after actually doing it, I really do feel liberated, is the best way to put it. I feel free. I just feel really good. I'm on an emotional high right now, and I don't know. It's really good. So this weekend, me and Jenni are going to go look at the Keystone Montana fifth wheel and the Keystone Springdale fifth wheel that we're looking at getting. They're both at a dealership within an hour of where we live called RV. So we're going to look at both of those models again and hopefully be able to finally decide exactly what fifth wheel we want, so that we can really zero in on what we want to live in, and then we can buy a truck. We can't buy a truck before we know what fifth wheel we want. So we'll take you guys along for that ride. We'll see you later.